Welcome everybody to the ASCDI webinar. Today I will talk about data erasure. My name is Marcos Flores from Delete Technology and I will be your host. I am here to talk about data erasure. I have been in the business for 15 years now. We have helped more than 50 IT companies to establish erasure process inside of their facilities to create automation, and our customers are able to increase revenue, comply with data erasure regulations, and to secure all the process. In today's world, data erasure and data privacy are becoming really important topics in the IT industry. We have seen that many companies are really concerned to establish process to protect data. And of course, when they have to decommission all the IT assets, they want to be sure that their data is handled correctly and that the service providers that they are handling all the IT assets are having or including process to secure the erasure. So in what we have seen in the business is that ITAs must consider data erasure as a part of their process. It is really important to use professional tools to secure the process. We have seen that many customers are requesting that it's not just about the security, but also which documentation they are receiving from the service provider in order to comply. So nowadays, DPOs, CIOs, they are really concerned when they need to select the providers. And we have helped several ITATs in the region to establish these processes inside of their facilities. Nowadays, we can secure that Blanco can offer a whole spectrum of solutions for the ITAT companies and service providers who wants to provide services on site in order to offer secure erasure, report, and provide all the audits that customers will request and will need. What is data erasure? Data erasure is a process to override all the sectors in a hard disk. In Blanco, what we do is that we offer 27 erasure standards. Our customers can select which standards applies for the use. We are offering a DoD with the 3-pass, or now we are using the NIST standards, and we offer 3 standards from the NIST 888. So first of all, we reboot the computer or the server. We select the erasure standard. Then Blanco will start to erase all the sectors inside of the hard disk. This is really important because we start from sector 0 until the very last sector in the hard disk. After we erase and change the information in each sector, we perform verification to check that all the sectors, 100% of the sectors, have been changed. Until then, we can call that it is a secure erasure. So with Blanco, what you will receive, it's a secure erasure. We will provide the report as soon as we finish the erasure, and we will include all the information about the asset that has been erased. All this information, we import all this data to the Blanco Management Console, where a third party can audit the process. So data erasure, it's about using the right technique to override the hard disk. When a hard disk is failing, then we have two options. We can use a degausser, or we can destroy the hard disk. So scrap is another valid way to make data erasure. So Blanco offers all these capabilities to perform erasure, create the report, and then the audit for audit trail. So, Blanco software nowadays has received more than 18 certifications to validate how we process the data, if we erase the data or not. So, all these certifications will provide the security that your companies need. Um, Inside of the Blanco software, we have developed a tool that we are able to perform different erasures. We can detect if it's a SSD hard disk, for example, which we will recommend the Blanco SSD standard, or we can use the aperiodic erasure standard as well. And this is a complete benefit for our customers. Uh, our software will perform erasures in three different type of environments. So we can erase at physical level, we can erase at a logic level, but also we can erase virtual environments. And this is really important because with our solutions, end users can create an erasure policy by using our tools. Our partners, the ITAD companies and service providers can perform all these services on customer side. We have seen that in data centers, customers are really concerned about the information and how we are treating all the data. So, for example, some customers they need to erase virtual machines when they are um, decommissioning the storage system, for example, and they know they have virtual machines that lives in a virtual environment supported with all the logic units that are hosted in the physical server. So because of compliance, sometimes customers they need to show the evidence that they erase in the virtual level, but also they need to show that the logic unit was erased and then the whole system is completely erased. And this is because of the compliance. And we have seen that customers from the health sector or financial sector, they are requesting this type of evidence. So with Blanco tools, you will be able to perform all these type of erasures in different architectures or operating systems to reach the right virtual machine or container, for example, in OpenStack, and different logic units using different operating systems, Windows, Unix, Solaris, IAX from IBM. So we have different solutions for specific needs to erase all these kind of systems. And one of the benefits that we have with the software is that we can erase multiple hard disk or virtual machines or LANs at the same time. And we have seen that we can process, for example, EMC BNX server when it's configured. We can erase up to 1,000 hard disks at the same time. And the erasure piece speed, it's really fast. Nowadays, with the SSD hard disk, we have seen erasure speed for about 700 megabytes per sector, which is actually quite good when we're talking about these type of systems. So these are the benefits that you will receive by using Blanco. So how data compliance apply? So we have seen that when a company, a institution, corporation, they have an audit. The auditors they will check how they did the decommissioning from the IT assets. And in this case, this news shows that Morgan Stanley received a 60 million US dollar fine because they failed to decommission two data centers. So they state that no data was exposed and that customer data was safe. But anyway, the bank they received the fine because they were not able to show the right process. We don't know who failed here. It can be the ITAT, who was the third party providing the service, or if it was the bank, because they didn't have the right policy inside of the bank to request the proper erasure from the provider. So in any case, This is the kind of events that we don't want to see in the market, and we have in Blanco the right tools to offer to our customers who are in the ITAD industry. With the right process, with the right tools, we can avoid these kind of problems. So this is the kind of cases that we have to show for the new companies entering the ITAD business. And Latin America still it's in the very early step of ITAD business, and you really need to consider the process and include the right data erasure process, because this is the kind of problems that your customer will face. And of course, the US is a really mature market, and still we see these cases. So Latin service providers must must include this process to learn what is going on and what is happening in other markets. And we have a lot of information from different countries using our technology to create these production lines and to avoid this kind of fines for the ITAD or for the customer. So how does a Blanco production line looks like? And in this picture, we are showing what we have introduced with one of our customers. So this production line, they have a really big capacity to process multiple assets. One of the benefits they have is that the automation of the process is completely. So after we connect all the computers to the network, a local network. With Blanco Management Console, we can boot the PCs in this case, and Blanco will deliver the ISO image we use to erase the computers. So when the machine reboots, Blanco will load the ISO image, and when the software it's up, it takes controls of the machine. So we are able to perform, first of all, a test, a hardware test, where we are going to test processor, motherboard, RAM memories, the keyboard, the monitor, the speakers, and we will check that all the hardware in the machine is working. And we will explain which is the status for the hardware. After the test finished, we pass to the erasure, and this can be an automated process. So already the image contains which is the standard that we are going to use, so we don't have to lose time to select the erasure standard. Erasure will start if the computer has different or multiple types of hard disk. We will select all of them, and we will start the erasure, and the process will start at the same time. It depends, of course, the size of the hard disk. It's difficult to say how long it's going to take, but we can state that Blanco is the fastest software in the industry. And after the erasure is performed, we run the verification to check that all sectors were changed, and now we create the erasure report, which will be created in two formats, XML and PDF. The XML report, we can send it to the Blanco Management Console, and there we will have a single place to control all the reports that we are creating from the production line. After the erasure is completed, we can use the same network to deliver the operating system and install the operating system using the same production line. With this, we can have the test erasure and load again the operating system. After this, the machine can go to the refurbished area, and they can clean, change parts, and then the computer will be ready to be packaged and then deliver the product. So with automatization, we can obtain really fast processes. We can deliver technical support. We can deliver training for our customers, so they know how to use all the technology that we are providing to make a really profitable production line in your business. So we are here to help you to understand how Blanco technology works, how we can help your business to make a smoothly process to erase the data. And we offer different type of services, so we can help you to install, configure, provide training for the engineers, and we will show you how to use our solutions. We have developed the software since 1997, so Blanco has a lot of experience. We understand the ITAD business. We understand the service providers who goes on site, perform services, and create revenue for our customers. We have different type of ITAD levels, so we can provide different kind of services, and we can create certification. We can provide training according to your needs, and we are here to help you. What do you need to raise today? Um, we can help your customers, and we can help corporations, we can help big institutions to create an erasure policy so they are able to comply with all the regulations about data protection law. We have seen that big institutions like banks, global banks, or corporations, that they have different facilities in different parts of the country or in different countries, and they use our technology, and they can rely that they have the right process to decommission all the IT assets when they are making the disposals of this equipment. So with Blanco, we have solution, as we spoke before, to comply. We have products that can be used in PCs, desktops, workstations, servers, storage systems, um, mobile phones, tablets. We can erase a security appliance. We are erasing with some banks ATM machines. We are erasing printers that include a hard disk. So we have the right solution for all the needs you have to erase anything that contains data. So feel sure that we will find which is the right product, which is the solution your company needs, and we will provide the best solution in the market for you and for your customers. We like to think in Delete Technology and Blanco that it's not just about the product. We know that Blanco is the best product, but also we have invested a lot of time with our personnel. So all the technicians, all the engineers that are working with our customers, they have different kind of certification. So it's not just about Blanco or how to use Blanco. It's about understanding how a storage system works, how a virtual machine environment works, where is the data that we need to erase. So all of our engineers, they have a different type of certifications to provide the services that our customer needs. So we are here to help you, and please contact us and be sure that we will answer all your questions. So thank you very much for your time and interest, and I want to thank ASCDI for this opportunity. I don't want to leave this webinar without saying that thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity, and we are offering 15% of this discount for all the ASCDI members. So contact us, and we will be really happy to hear from you.